Hey guys, I'm Amanda Fisher, Empower Your Pelvis, and I wanted to hop on here and really talk to you guys about posture postpartum. So when you're pregnant, when you have the baby in your belly, our posture really starts to shift, and women either turn into this, tucked bum where it's tucked under, body's kind of out forward like this, and we're really hinging over the lumbar spine or the low back, or we can turn into this anterior pelvic tilt and getting even more of that hinging and belly pulling out. So there's a couple different types of posture here that we can get into. Now, postpartum, we tend to see the same thing. So you have your baby, and then when we are walking around the house with our baby, we can lean back to help support to help the lack of support in the lower abdomen and in the pelvic floor. We try to lean on our back to help with that support. And that can end up causing some low back issues, some issues with the pelvic floor, diastasis from not healing or going back all the way because we're increasing pressure here as we do that. Our main goal is trying to get our ribs to stack over top of the pelvis again. When our ribs are stacked over top of the pelvis, this allows for our pelvic floor to move up and down the way that we need it to, and allow the pelvic floor to move and work and support the way that it's supposed to. So whether we are feeding baby like this, or finding ourselves hunched over like this, or leaning back, or the infamous like one hip out to the side because of weakened core, I want you guys to really check in with your posture and start to think if I feel myself here or here or here, I need to correct it and move into more of that ribs stacked over top of the posture, stacked on top of the pelvis to have better posture. Now, you can do this if your ribs are more flared up like this and more lengthened in the abdomen. You can put a hand on the ribs and a hand on the front of the pelvis. And let's just say for video's sake that this is 12 inches apart. We would want you to be more like 10 inches apart. So it's really like, how do I bring these ribs closer to the pelvis using my abdominals, not my glutes, to bring that distance closer together and keep the ribs stacked over the top of the pelvis. Another example would be a ski posture. So if you were going to go ski downhill, your body's naturally going to correct itself, ribs over top of the pelvis as you go, because your body with gravity, it's not going to want you to tumble forward.